Yes, people, welcome back to another video, Thai Sports. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, because it seems like it's all but nearly done. Luis Diaz is set to join Bayern Munich. The deal is edging closer, and it just seems a matter of time before Bayern Munich get their winger, get their new man in, and sort of to change their dynamic of their side, but also have a massive impact on what's to come at Liverpool Football Club. There's two things I want to talk about, and firstly, it's Diaz and what it then means after that. And I think we all know the impact is going to be massive for the Premier League, because Luis Diaz is set to join Bayern Munich. It's been confirmed by Paul Joyce here. Very reliable, by the way. Like, Paul Joyce is top tier. Top tier when it comes to transfer news. He doesn't just talk for the sake of it. He only puts out little bits of information throughout the window, and normally 99.9% of it is bang on correct. Bayern Munich are closing on a deal for Luis Diaz, would be 75 million euros, which is 65.5 million. Liverpool have just arrived in Tokyo, and Diaz is still with the party. So Diaz is still with the squad at the moment until he's got the all clear. Of course, being professional, you never know what can happen if something falls through. He needs to be there, staying fit, getting ready for pre-season, or potentially getting ready for Bayern season. So it looks like Liverpool are going to be selling Luis Diaz, 28 years of age. So he's still at a good age. And I still think he's got a lot to offer Bayern Munich when he goes there, at least for another 2-3 seasons at the highest level before he may decline. But, you know, Bayern are in that position now. Gnabry's not quite cutting it fully. You know, Kingsley Coman, a lot of injuries. Matisse Tell's gone to Tottenham permanently. So they are a bit short in that sort of area. The injury to Jamal Musiala, who obviously plays in the 10 role, is a massive impact. And look, at the moment, you're looking at Bayern Munich's front three, and you're saying, okay, you've got Michael Olise there, and you've got Harry Kane, and they're the two nailed-on players that you're going to see in Vincent Kompany's team next year. On the left, Gnabry, yeah, he's okay. I'm not going to say he's not amazing and he's not bad. Of course, he's a good European player, but he doesn't set the world alight. He's not always consistent. And I don't think Gnabry's getting any better, if I'm honest. I think he's hit that plateau where his level is his level. And it's a good level, but is that enough to get Bayern Munich trying to get competing in terms of the Champions League and giving them squad depth? I think they need more. And Luis Diaz, being a natural winger, I think helps Barcelona so much. Him and Michael Olise on the wings, I actually think that's really good. I actually personally do. I like Michael Olise. I like the way he plays. 1v1 profile, technical, got the guile, got that smoothness to cut inside. He's more like that Bukayo Saka type of winger. Whereas I look at Luis Diaz and he gives me a bit more old school 4-4-2 wing play, like back in the day. I think he'll play on that left-hand side. He'll be able to cut in, go on the outside. He's got a lot of work rate, dribbling ability, you know, tenacity. And I think that's really going to help Bayern Munich, because I think Michael Olise having an opposite type of player to him on the other side, it gives them balance. It gives them a bit more oomph. And I think it's a good deal for Bayern Munich. Yeah, they're paying 65 million, but in today's market, that is the going price for players. You've seen Noni Madueke go from Chelsea to Arsenal for 50 plus million. Elanga, 55 million to Newcastle. And you have to say Luis Diaz is more decorated and more experienced than these guys. And at 28 years of age, it's a fair deal for Bayern. You know, I didn't see Liverpool selling him for 50 million. I thought it'd be about 60 million. I think that's fair. 60 million, I'd say. Just because I feel like Liverpool are in that position where they're potentially looking to sell to then go and get XYZ, as we know. So, yeah. Am I surprised by this move for Luis Diaz? I'm not saying I'm surprised, but I did think he had a pretty good season for Liverpool last year. I think it was his best return. Having a look now, 36 games he played in the league, so that shows efficiency. 13 goals, 5 assists, so 18 goal contributions. I think he actually could have had more assists, and I think he could have had more goals. We saw Diaz was playing as a winger, but also as a number 9 at times. You know, Diogo Jota was playing there. There was Cody Gakpo, then it was Luis Diaz. And I feel like when Liverpool were playing at their, sort of, I'm not saying their best, but in their crunch time period, Luis Diaz was playing as a number 9. And he wasn't doing that bad at it either. Yeah, we know he's not a proper natural out-and-out number 9, but he works hard. He can drop in. He can link up play. He runs the channels. He was giving Liverpool what they needed, and he had his best season. And I think even when it comes to Liverpool's natural wingers, look, some people might disagree, but when it comes to natural wingers, he's the best one they've got in terms of natural. Like Salah is more of like an inside forward goal scorer. Salah's creation has gone up a level as well. Since he's lost his pace a bit, his creation levels, an all-round game has definitely improved, by the way, 100%. Salah is Salah. We know what we're getting. But when I look at like Harvey Elliott, I look at Cody Gakpo, I did look at Jota, I look at Luis Diaz. Like, in terms of a natural winger, dribbling, running down the touchline, 1v1 ability, like Luis Diaz is a proper winger. And I think that's what Liverpool might miss now, because you're going to be Gakpo on the left, Salah on the right, that I look at as both more goal scorers, not like out and out wingers that give you that dribbling, the ball carrying ability that Luis Diaz can give you. It's like a different profile. So I don't know if Liverpool might now go in for another winger. I don't know, but obviously this deal is going to get done, and I think Liverpool need to look at the profiles carefully about who they're going to replace him with. Maybe it's the youngster Rio. I think that's his name, Rio, the youngster for Liverpool that played in the Rio Nguma, that's it, who played for Liverpool in the friendly the other day. He's a natural winger, got the dribbling ability, the 1v1, the ball carrying. Maybe it's time for him to get a chance to be on the bench, but he's only 16. He's so young to put big pressure like that on someone's shoulders when he could be learning and developing in the youth team. I think it might not be the right way. A bit like Max Doman at Arsenal. Yeah, he's ready probably to play in the squad, but you don't want to put him in just yet. Maybe a year or two, just to get them on the preseason, get them molding around adult players and physicality and stuff. So Liverpool might actually miss something there. But on the flip side, it's what they might gain. Now, with Luis Diaz potentially leaving, as I've just shown you, for 65 million, I think it only means one thing, guys. Diaz out, and he's a kin. 120 million they're probably looking for Newcastle, and this is half the money they've got right there, Liverpool. So all it is right, Liverpool, throw the extra on top. Throw the extra on top, and you've gone and got your main striker. You've gone and got the best all-round striker in Premier League and probably world football right now. He wants to go to Liverpool. He's made it clear he's not interested in Saudi. He's made it clear to Newcastle he doesn't want to remain at the club. So you're either going to keep an employee there that doesn't want to be there, and it could lead to unrest, and you get money and, rebuild your team. It's up to you, Newcastle. Keep a player that's unhappy, or you take the money and let him go to a team that he wants to go to. And yes, it's strengthening a Premier League rival, but it's a team that's in the title race. You're not going to be in a title race, Newcastle. So respectfully, I see half of this being paid through the Diaz transfer, and half will be Liverpool stumping up the extra 55, 60 million, whatever it will take to get Isak over the line. But I think that's what it means. I think Liverpool now have been alerted that Isak wants to join the club, and they're like, okay, we can cash in on Diaz. We've still got Rio. We've still got, Harvey Elliott at the moment. We've got Cody Gakpo. We've got Mohamed Salah, Florian Wirtz, Dominic Szoboszlai. They've got a few options that can, cover on that left-hand side if needed. And it's like, we want to bring in the best striker in world football all round right now, because you've got Hugo Ekitike that's coming in, who can play as a number 9. Darwin Núñez potentially leaving the club as well. This move is a merry-go-round. It's literally the perfect trigger point for Liverpool to go and say, right, Diaz, bye-bye. Thank you for your service at 28 years of age. You won most trophies of us. But we are now going to go and bring in and make a statement and get the 25-year-old striker, Alexander Isak. And what a way to say, kind of like, don't worry, guys. Yes, Luis Diaz is leaving the club, but we're going to sign the best striker right now who's available on the market. And Liverpool fans, and fair play to them, they probably would be like, yeah, do you know what? We're cool with that. We understand that Diaz is gone. What are you going to do about the winger? Let's see maybe in the future. But at the end of the day, we've got Isak, Ekitike, we've got Salah, Gakpo, Szoboszlai, Florian Wirtz. They've got options in there. I might even be missing someone, but they've got options in there. Do you get what I'm saying? They're not in a position now where it's like, okay, we really are struggling. They can cope. Harvey Elliott, again, like I said as well. So I think that this deal is going to be the trigger for Alexander Isak's move to be accelerated to Liverpool. And the perfect way they're doing business. They're getting rid of a player that Luis Diaz has openly said that now he wants to leave. He said that to the board, apparently. And I think Liverpool are in that position now and are in a slot where they've won the title and they only want players around the squad that want to be there. And of course, why wouldn't you? Like, it's the same as a work office. If someone doesn't want to be there and it's making the atmosphere a bit, I'm not saying Diaz is doing that, by the way. But, in the long term, it's like, okay, well, he didn't want to be here, but we didn't give him his move. It's more like a thank you, Diaz, for your service. You've been a great servant, worked hard, done everything for the badge, passion, tenacity, goals, assists, fair play to you. But now, time for you to enjoy your journey. Isak, time for you to enjoy your journey here now. So I think that's what's going to happen, people. So it's big news. Luis Diaz is set to join Bayern Munich. And I now think this is going to be the trigger for Isak's move to be accelerated to Liverpool. Guys, make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe. And I'll see you on the other side. Thank you.